You want me to give you a hand?
Up to here. Here.
We're gonna apply all the pressure necessary. Whose house is this one?
This is my garage, and,
Oh.
and was an office in the front, it's the last room that we're cleaning out. Thrown away. Including the Jeep, unfortunately. Add another 100,000 onto it, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know if we don't get any help from anyone, and I'm not sure, if I'm going to be able to keep that. I don't know. We'll have to-
I was told that picked up the boulders from the river and threw it all the way over there.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It was a big shed that had a workbench and power tools and hand tools and a refrigerator and all that's gone. And there was a gazebo out here on the stream that both had electric running to them, so I had to get the electrician out to make sure I didn't have live wires hanging out there. And Matt's been helping me tear out sheetrock to get that out. But luckily, there wasn't too much in this room that I lost, but in there, it's all my books and everything, so all that's gone. Exercise equipment.
Well, it looks like you got something that you need to get the rust off of.
Yeah.
Get it started again.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
They've done a lot to clean up their yard already. They had a lot of people come and help them break up all the big chunks of macadam and stuff. But I've been worrying about the house rather than the yard, so I haven't quite gotten to the yard yet. It would be crazy for them to pay for the bridge if they don't have to. They don't use it. So it's really left to three of us to pay the bill for the most part for this bridge. And we're not talking about a couple dollars. They did that, we were walking all the way down to Drakestown Road through the mud, and Matthew's brother is handicapped, and he's, matter of fact, in the hospital right now in New York, having just had surgery, very, very severe, serious surgery. So they're trying to deal with that, and two other teenage boys trying to get them back and forth to school and sports. And so.
But
Hi, I'm Linda Cole out in Flanders, New Jersey. We've had a devastating flood out here my two buildings, which are 221 years old, have been not destroyed, but other than the stone on the outside, they've suffered quite a bit on the inside. Most of the inside we've had to tear out. But our biggest problem right now for all of us is our bridge is down. We can't get in and out to the properties. My neighbors managed to build a footbridge, which is wonderful. We can at least get across, but our vehicles are here. The outside world is there, and we can't get there. So any help we can get, we'd really appreciate it.
My name is Klaus Ulbrich. I live on the Edmund Mill Road. I have 3 kids. I've lived here on Mill Road for 12 years. We've had this devastating flood here that has taken out the bridge. I am completely cut off from civilization. I have 2 rental cars over there, you know, that I have to shuttle people around in. I've got 1 kid in New York City right now in the hospital. He's gone through back surgery. I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do anymore. We just have so much stuff going on here, and seem to be very short on help. If anybody can help us get the bulldozers to fix the road, we need somebody to build a new bridge for us. Help.
Okay, I'm Steve Van Houten. I live at the corner of River Road and Mill Road. I've been here 17 months, been in Flanders for 16 years though. Bought this idyllic 1791 former blacksmith shop 17 months ago. Moved to this beautiful area. I've got this stone wall to protect the property, and I had a cement block pump house that got taken down by this storm, as well as my rock wall. The deck's totally destroyed. My neighbors have had to build a walkway bridge just to get across, but the more severe problem is that they don't have access to services getting in and out. If fire trucks can't access the 3 homes on this side, ambulances can't, how are they going to get oil delivered? It could take forever wrangling with government agencies if they're even going to get involved. We just need help. We need somebody creative to be able to come in, find a quick solution to get the bridge put up and the road repaired that was totally taken out by this storm surge generated from the going back to Hurricane Irene. Please help.
And all this was damaged.
There used to be a table and chairs 2 steps below those appliances. It's just all filled in with mud now.
Well, let's see.
This is where my workshop or my shed used to be, was here. You can see the footing for it. It's just washed away. Of course, none of that is covered by any insurance. We're just like flabbergasted because even in the hurricane, the water generally comes up slowly. It comes up, it went in the kitchen during the hurricane, had damage in there. But this came like a wall. It just came out of nowhere and just came. It was, I don't know how old this stone wall is, but it's just smashed. I mean, it's incredible. The fence, I can understand getting broken, but some of the things are amazing. This is what's left of my utility room in my kitchen. Managed to, Klaus helped me tear all this out because it was while the mold was growing. So. You can see.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Chardy-Colligan. I also live here. I live in the grist mill that fronts River Road. We're an historic community. There are a number of homes here that worked together many years ago, more than 200 years ago. And as a function of that historical period, our road was private. However, I've been here 26 years. We have always welcomed people to our properties to go fishing and enjoy this beautiful scenery and the trails and so forth. And now at this time, unfortunately, due to the repetitive storms, which started with Hurricane Irene and then Tropical Lee and storm surge last week, our bridge, which was an historic wooden bridge, got washed out. Now the town, thankfully, said, okay, we're going to try to help you, and they had a meeting within days. However, what they're basically doing is offered to lend us money and have all of the homeowners agree to a special assessment, which at this time starts at $200,000, and that doesn't include site work, engineering work, or retaining walls. I mean, so the probability of 4 homeowners, for example, maybe 3, probability of these homeowners being able to personally afford this kind of reparation is just ridiculous. It's not an option for us. It's simply not an option. So surely we believe that there's some kind of management group, whether related to FEMA, watershed management, whatever those acronyms are, and they've all been out here and they've all told us, oh, this is horrible, and everybody agrees the situation is terrible. But they're all suggesting it's going to be denied because we are outside of the scope of the definition of damage related to Hurricane Irene. So if this damage occurred last Wednesday, which it did, I believe that was the 28th of September, the window has already been closed on claims relevant to Hurricane Irene. And once again, we have footage showing our bridge being battered by the hurricane. But they're saying because it didn't actually topple within this period after Hurricane Irene, we are not eligible for any federal aid. And again, it was just not within the scope of any homeowner to reconstruct a bridge and put in retaining walls and all of the other things that are important. We would appreciate your help. Thank you.
The streets.
Wow. Take a look.
My neighbor's pool fence. They don't know if their pumps or anything are working. That shed was moved. You can see it was moved over. And when the bridge came down at the end, it took a big section of the road. So then the river just came straight down this way, which is I just washed all this macadam out and took the rest of the road down. And that's, you know, the underneath of that, we believe, was damaged by Irene, and then this was just what took it down the rest of the way. And even if we can get the state to declare this as part of the disaster, you know, collectively, because we had so much rain, then we could at least possibly get help with FEMA, by FEMA. But it seems that there's no help from them at this point,
Oh my God.
unless
Wow.
that's the case. And this road just continued, same height, right along to where it's over in front of that car. And now you can see what it's done.
Yeah, this is more serious than I.
Like all of us are trying to get this stuff out. They had a lot of mud in their garage, so they're taking everything out and cleaning and scrubbing everything before they put it back. Now that we finally have weather when it's not raining, because we had rain for a good solid week afterwards.
So where all this rock is here, and that was the road.
Yeah, I don't know if it was from, I imagine it was underneath.
Right,
It just
right.
washed everything that wasn't
Yeah.
that big out.
Right, right.